Hey, it's your boy Bumpy, man, and today I'm doing a beef sirloin tip. So it's not typically the type of cut of meat that you normally would smoke. Most people smoke beef, your short ribs, your chuck roast, your briskets. Found this piece of meat on sale. It was about $3 a pound. It's about 3 pounds. So let's get to it. Smoked beef. That's what's for dinner. So here's what you have here. This is the sirloin tip. Again, it's about 3 pounds. It's not a whole lot of fat, unlike your chuck roast, so it's a pretty lean piece of meat. But I'm going to cook this at a very low temperature, between 225 and I don't want to get up to no more than 250. So we're going to let this roll. Now, most people cook this to a temp of maybe 125 to 135. I think I'm going to let this go up a little bit higher. My family, they kind of like their beef more of the medium well side. So I'm going to take it, get it up to about 145 and go from there. So let's get it seasoned. All right, we're going to keep this very basic, very basic. Taking a little oil here. This is a little canola oil. Go. Okay. Little canola oil. Rub that in. And go ahead, put this over. Get some more oil. Both sides. There we go. Yeah. So yeah, I saw this piece of meat, and I was like, you know what? I have some time today. Let me try something new to me. So this is where I'm at. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get it seasoned. Alright, so look, I'm just using a basic store brand Montreal steak on here. Like I said, I'm not doing nothing special. I just want to get it on some smoke and let it roll. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get the other side done, and I'll meet you back out at the smoker. Alright, so we're back out here at the smoker. Let's talk a little bit about what I'm doing here. Got some hardwood lump charcoal. I'm using my Acorn Kamado smoker, and I'm going ahead and get this up to temperature. I use some wax cubes to get that started, so I'm about to shut the lid, get it up to the temp that I want, 225 or so. Let's get this meat on here. Alright, so got some smoke rolling here. I'm using some pecan wood chunks here. Got my water pan, and I'm gonna let it get up to temp and go from there. Looking for that 225, 250 mark. Alright, so this is where my temp is for my smoker. I'm gonna go ahead and get her on. Alright, so she's on. I'm gonna let this roll for about an hour or so before I probe it. But other than that, I'm done. Again, I'm probably looking at 145 for internal temp. But who knows, we'll see. Alright, so she's sitting at 254, rolling good. It's been about an hour. That other temperature there is just what it is outside. I'm actually going to use that probe to put inside this sirloin tip. But let's go ahead and check her out. Let's take a look. It's been about an hour. All right. Decent color on there. I'm gonna go ahead and probe it. That's my alarm there. And let's probe into a thick part of the meat. Let's go right here. See where we're at. I'm sitting at 142. We'll go to one more part here. Hey, based off internal temp, we're where we want to be. So let's go ahead and pull her off. All right, let's talk a little bit about this sirloin tip roast. So if it was up to me, which it was actually, so I went a little bit higher than I actually wanted to when I pulled it off. Again, that was my fault, not checking the temp a little bit sooner. So right now it's been resting for about 20 minutes. When I originally pulled it off, it was sitting at like 145, 140, 142, 145. And I've been letting it rest for about 20, 25 minutes. It actually carried up to 148 and it's starting to drop back down. So I'm going to already tell you that it is a little over than what I wanted to. I was wanting to do more like 140. I probably should have pulled it at like 135, 136, let it carry up to 140. But you live and you learn. That's what this is all about. So let's take a look at it. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and cut into this so we get a little more light. There we go. And the grains is running this way. So go ahead and get it cut. See, here we go. Okay. Thin slices. Okay. Let's see if I can change the angle here. There we go. There we go. Alright, so we actually have a medium well. Okay, that's in there. Okay, so let's pull it apart a little bit. Not bad. It's definitely got the smoke on it. It's pretty good. It's definitely good for sandwiches. So again, and I'm gonna cut right in the middle here. See what it look like. Still juicy, it's not dried out. Again, it's a medium well. I'm good with that. And again, I would probably suggest good thin slices for these. That's it. Definitely juicy. Look at that running through my hands. Okay. So there you have it. Sirloin tip roast, 1 hour. Internal tip 145. I probably would have taken it off so it only got up to like 140. But not bad for the first time. Basic seasoning, some Montreal seasoning, rub it down with some oil. And that's it. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish slicing this up. Make me a sandwich. Call it a day. So, as always, it's your boy Bumpy, man. Be good, stay great, stay healthy.